Hello, hi everyone. How you doing? Happy Monday. Stella says hello too. How's it going, you guys? Feeling all these solar flares. X-class solar flares coming in like crazy. What's up, Dungeon Crueler? Happy you're here. Yeah, what we had like a 4.3 or something solar flare last night, overnight. That's insane. That's wild. Yeah, we're just gonna wait another few moments to see who else is gonna join us today, and then we'll get started. As everyone takes their time to come in and settle in, I'm gonna ask for the protection of our mutual spaces so that we can receive these messages clearly and accurately for the highest good of all. While I will be reading under the current energy of the May 2024 new moon in Taurus, these messages are timeless and will apply to anyone whom they find at any point in time. Oh my gosh, hi everyone. So happy you can make it in. Oh my gosh, Dungeon Crueler, say no more. Let's see. Yes, okay, I'm so excited. Finally have you on as a mod. Okay, so today we are going to be getting into a twin flame collective reading. However, I'm being told that there are some collective messages that we'll get to first. Ooh, I just got so anxious. Anyone else in here anxious? Feeling a lot of the anxiety build up. It's been feeling like a pressure cooker out here. All right, my guys are saying we're ready to get started. Let's see. Because in the elemental messages that I did, was that Thursday? We spoke a little bit about what May is going to look like. So we did an overview of the month. There's a particular transit happening on Wednesday the 8th, where the moon is going to be conjunct Taurus, and the moon is conjunct Jupiter in Taurus. So that's feeling like blessings and dreams come true around your creative endeavors, things that you've been working on for quite a long time, or that you've been desiring to step into in terms of your creativity. All of that is starting to be highlighted now. And I'm feeling like I don't think you understand how good it's gonna get. Yeah. Where are we going from here, my dear guides? What's next? Upping your protection and your grounding is important at this time. You're already highly protected. It's funny they give me this message exactly as I'm looking at 444 on the timer. But I want you to hold on to your faith. I want you to hold on to your faith at this time, because I know the energies have been very difficult to move through. I know, because I've been moving through it and suffering out here with you, trying to get to the bottom of it all, as I know you have been too, trying to make sense of everything that's coming up, making sense of all of these unexpected changes or revelations. And it's just, yeah, my heart just jumped when I said that. It's feeling like, it's kind of like you can't really believe it, like what's been happening, like all of these changes, just rapid fire, 555, literally as I say that. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh, y'all, it's been wild out here. And so I pray for your continued endurance. I pray for the strengthening of your faith and for the spirits of fear to be banished from your life. I pray for the spirits of fear to be banished from your life, so you can step into peace and knowing and resting in God's will, in God's plan. I was even hearing to say God's faith in you. To rest in God's faith in you. Because in God's eyes, you're a big deal. You're a big deal, okay? And that's why all these changes come like this. He never gives us more than we can handle. And that's saying a lot, because of the stuff you guys have been through. And you're still here. You're still fighting, you're still pushing, you're still kicking. And yes, it can be this energy of 1 step forward, 3 steps back, 10 steps forward, 12 steps back. It's not always as linear as we'd like. But it's always how God needs it to be for us. So I pray that you feel God's protection over your life and over your heart. They're saying it's time to start the reading now. Love over everything, yes. Okay, where are we starting? We're starting with Divine Feminines today. The Divine Feminine Collective. Ooh, my teeth started chattering. Like this apprehension. It almost feels like your chest is about to burst. And I feel like God's been inviting you to sit in this energy of anxiety, of whatever it is that your heart's trying to convey to you, so you can see it clearly for what it is, and so the energy can transform. Ooh. You know, it's really funny too, because I initially thought that I was going to get on here and do a healing today, but in my head I was like, yeah, is it like now or with the actual new moon energy tomorrow. my heart's still fluttering, like this is insane. I'm feeling like we might do a little bit of something at the end. I might take a break in between this and then go take care of a couple of things and then come back and do a healing later tonight. I'm hearing someone be like, that's a perfect idea. So stay tuned. Yeah, we'll try to finish up around 9 o'clock. I'm here in Eastern US. So let's see. Where are we starting for Divine Feminines? Apart from the anxiety and needing to sit with the, it's like a panic, like an overwhelm of, you guys, this honestly could be also all of the solar flares that have been coming in. It really could be all of the solar flares that are coming in and bombarding you with all of this high vibrational light, being like, wake up. that's really been what it's been feeling like from God and from the guides, from the angels. I'm sure you can all resonate with that. It's very much been like, wake up. Stop sitting in denial. Stop staying in these habits. Stop staying in these frequencies. You have to move. You have to move. You have to change your life right freaking now. That's what it's been feeling like for Divine Feminines. I know it's been feeling like it for me, and I would be naive to say that I'm the only one. So, I almost want to see if we can reframe this as forward momentum. Can we learn to see all of this panic, this anxiety as an indication that change is here? It's time to step into your greatness, Divine Feminine. Change is here, and you're being called to step into the next phase of your destiny. Because all of these high vibrational energies that are bombarding the planet, anything that has been clearing out of your life has been clearing the blockages. So to clear the blockages, the energy looks kind of messy when it's coming out. It's kind of like, I'm hearing like bloodletting. Like you kind of just gotta let some of that shit out before it just like is fully clean. That's like totally gross and not an analogy I would have liked to use, but it was the only one that came to me at that moment. So I'm feeling like letting yourself really feel these emotions is going to help you alchemize them and move through the energy with more grace and more compassion for yourself. Okay, see? Oh my gosh, the energy's gone. So that tells me that was the message for that. Let's pull some cards for you. Say less. Okay, so another thing that I'm feeling very, yes, Christy, that's another thing. I'm going to touch on that in a second, but thank you for sharing that. So another thing is that I'm feeling like Divine Feminines, you're being shown visions for your future or next steps, or your intuition, your guides are saying like little whispers here, little whispers there, little visions, little dreams, just whispers in the wind saying to you what it is that you are about to begin next. And you've been like, oh yeah, no, like you're joking, right? No. Or maybe it's something you've been sitting on for a long time, for a very long time, that somehow was shut down. And this goes back to what you were saying, Christy, of being brought to automatic writing after putting it down for years, something that you used to do as a kid. So your childhood dreams are coming back online, Divine Feminine. Your childhood gifts, your childhood talents, 818-808-888. They're all coming back online. And you might be having this happen spontaneously and you're like, well, what in the absolute heck? Like, that came out of nowhere. Or it could be that someone brings this message to you. It could be that someone activates you again, or you're in the feedback loop of your reality. You're seeing people who are doing the things that you used to do as a kid, even more so than you might normally have been seeing this. So this is, again, speaking to me of sacral chakra, inner child reactivating. Like, your soul purpose, oh my gosh, your soul purpose is to follow your inner child's desires. And that's not going to make a lot of sense. That's probably going to freak you out a lot. And you're going to say, okay, well, maybe it's not realistic for me to be an artist. How am I going to make money? Or I want to coach people. I want to help people, but who's going to listen to me? And so you're being brought these opportunities again to see where the resistance still is. Because it's showtime. I'm hearing it's showtime. It's time for you to follow your calling. Because God put that dream in your heart. God put that dream, that desire in your heart. Yeah. Like, you're probably also healing relationships with parental figures at this time, as all of these things are coming back together. You know what's so interesting? As I'm channeling now, like, I'm getting all these messages out of nowhere. So let's pause that. Okay. Yeah. Lisa, someone didn't want you out here hearing this. We're talking about how the inner child's talents and gifts are coming back online, and they're getting ready to be showcased for the Divine Feminines. Yes, generational curse breaking, absolutely. And I feel like you're particularly looking at relationships with masculine figures in your life. And I'm here to say, I'm so excited for you to step into this. I'm so excited for you to step into this, because your joy and your freedom rests in following your inner child's guidance. So maybe, what's that called? Is it, it's something like inner family systems, which is a form of, it's like a psychological healing technique where you look at the different voices and the embodiments of the people that you grew up with that live inside of you, to start to discern their voices from your own and learn to heal your relationships with those actual people internally first. So I feel like that's coming up pretty loudly as well. I feel like Divine Feminines also, you've been pushed uncomfortably into isolation. That might not be for all of you, but I know that for some of you, that's very loud. Being pushed very, very much into, it's like you're being cornered because you can't run and hide from it anymore. You can't hide from your talents anymore. God quite literally won't let you deny your gifts. The time for that has passed. And I say that with the utmost compassion, because that is not easy. When God is out here saying, Hey, remember when you said you wanted to do that? Hey, remember when you had that idea 15 years ago for how you wanted to do XYZ with that gift? Hey, remember when someone told you that you could do that and you were like, ah, I don't believe you? I'm hearing time's up, show's over. It's time to take off the mask. Divine Feminine 2020. Ooh, that's a heavy hitter. Yeah. So for those of you that are in isolation right now or are becoming aware of your self-sentencing isolation, you're realizing that there's a balance with this solitude. There's a need, yes, to retreat and go inward. And the feminine energy thrives on connection. And so I feel like there's a fear around really allowing yourself to see and be seen as your unmasked self, as the version of you that is in alignment with your inner child's gifts and talents and sees the world through that perspective of wonder, of awe in God's grace. And I feel like the path is clearing. That's why all of the anxiety, why all the random purging symptoms. And when I say that, I mean crying. I mean random bouts of like disgusting sobbing. That's what I mean. Because that's you releasing all this energy. That's you recalibrating your nervous system. And I mean, even like re-regulating the temperature of your body. That's a specific message here for someone. But your karma is shifting, Divine Feminine. Your karma is shifting. Your karma is shifting. So, I'm just hearing like, gear up, buckle up, because it might continue to be a bumpy ride a little bit here on out, but this is also within the energy of this month. Like, destined karmic completion and new cycles beginning. It's a 5-month. And 3, also bringing you back into alignment with your creativity, with your masculine, feminine, your masculine energy, your feminine energy, and your service. Don't overthink it. If you find yourself overthinking it, that's a time to get back inside your body. Yeah, guides are getting really loud. They're like, you can't ignore it anymore. You can't ignore it anymore. Is there anything else for the Divine Feminines right now? Keep speaking from your heart. I'm gonna cry. Keep speaking from your heart, Divine Feminines. I'm gonna cry with you. I think I'm gonna cry with you right now. You have fought so many battles to come to a place where you could feel empowered enough to speak the truth that is in your mind and on your heart. But ultimately, the perspective you have of love. You have worked so hard to come to a place where you can be fearless in that expression. And I know it hasn't been a choice to say it. A lot of the time, it has not been a choice to say it. God has been pushing you, shoving you, pushing you so hard. Pushing you out of your comfort zone, past your limits, to really not just stand up for yourself, but stand for what you believe in. Whether that's true love, or a brighter tomorrow, or world peace, or veganism, whatever it is. So don't lose faith in the visions that God has given you. Because Divine Feminine, you're tested in your faith by being shown what doesn't exist yet. What's coming but isn't quite here yet. That's how God tests your faith. It's a little bit different for the masculine, even though he's given similar visions. Is there anything else for Divine Feminines? Lola's back, friends. I was only going to say that as you heal your heart, right now, it might seem like you're facing, oh my gosh, I'm sorry, you know her. Come in, princess. I can't with you. You want to get up on the bed? Okay, come here. Oh. You guys miss Lola? She missed you. What was I saying? Hearts break open. Hearts break open, and you might feel like you're... Okay, let me just finish this thought, please. You might feel like you are being confronted with the same things over and over again, like this wound, it's somehow like your heart keeps breaking in the same way. And I want you to know that you're being shown why it's different this time. You've grown so much. You're not the same person you were when you went through all of this stuff the first time, or the second time, or the third time, or however many times. And you're being shown how strong you are. Your ability to bounce back. Okay, they're like, okay, Julia, that's enough for Divine Feminines. Okay, so my precious puppy here, you guys, I had the funniest experience today, and I was on my japa walk, my meditation walk, and my guides were like, you're gonna go a different way today. I promise this has relevance. They're like, you're gonna go a different way today, and I was like, okay, where are we going? And it's just like, sometimes I feel like they just grab my hand and they just start dragging me along. It's really fun. So they said, we're gonna go down this street, and it's a street that I used to run down, but I haven't been down in a minute. And I come across this house, and literally in the front yard, there was this fence set up, like this like wire fence. Inside of it are 8 puppies. 8 golden retriever puppies. Are you kidding me? They were so cute. And they were all 8 weeks old. And I was like, there are not, like, you did not just bring me all the way here to look and play with 8 puppy dogs. 8 beautiful, gorgeous golden retriever puppies that are 8 weeks old. Like, I just, if there was one thing I take away from today, it's that things are turning around. Because golden retriever always gives me like, it always gives me like 8 of Pentacles energy. I don't know why. Just feeling like the 888 right there, and Lionsgate 808, kind of just feeling like the, I don't know why it feels like Leo Sag energy of just better things to come. Like you are being, I know, literally, I cannot believe it. It was so cute. I didn't bring my phone. I wish I did, because I would have shown you all. But I just went in there and I just sat on the ground and I like let them attack me. It was so cute, and I probably sat there for 15 minutes. They kept chewing on my hair and on my toes, and I was like, okay. It was so cute. It was so sweet. But it just reminded me that the pain is not the end of the story. The misery is not the end of the story. If you're not happy right now, if you're not in a set of circumstances that pleases you, you have to remember that God is not finished. God did not stop your story right here, right now. There is so much more to come on the other side of this. Okay. And that's the story about my, my interaction with 8 little puppy dogs today. All right, let's get into the Divine Masculines reading. Divine Masculine Collective. Can we have messages, please? We're gonna keep channeling today, or we're just gonna pull any cards? Because I want to pull some cards. Ooh, sassy. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Not that. What deck then? I'm feeling a very stern energy, but it's just like one person. Who is that? Oh, we're not starting this again. We're not. Hold on a moment, please. That's a message for you, Divine Masculines. Because literally the devil has tried to take over my channel before, and I thought that was about to happen again, because it was starting the same exact way that it happened last time, and I was like, hold on a minute, we're not freaking doing this right now. We're not doing this. I don't have time, I don't have the patience, and it's not gonna work anyway. So I had Archangel Michael come clear out that energy, and I literally heard the devil's influence has been lifted. Divine Masculines, what the hell are you going through out here? I feel like you guys are being subject to a lot of black magic that is kind of beyond your awareness right now. That's not true for everyone, but for some of you. I cut the deck. Witch with magic and curse. And on the other side, we had upside down flowers with romance and sweetness. Someone's been trying to block your union. Or, I mean, because there's always countless roadblocks until one day God clears them all up. But I'm feeling like, Divine Masculine, you're heavy in your thoughts. Like really heavy in your thoughts right now. I feel like someone doesn't want me doing a reading for you, Divine Masculines. Or maybe there's a few of you out here that don't want me digging into your energy. Like you're having a hard time breathing. That's how it feels. Whereas the energy for the Divine Feminines it was more anxious and panic. It's more with the Divine Masculine, it's like kind of on the edge of your seat, not really being able to breathe, like being afraid to believe the things that you're seeing. That might be an older message for some of you. Okay, this Witch card came out again. Some of y'all really need to up your protection. You need to start praying to God the Divine. Whatever God you pray to, as long as it's not the universe, because the universe is not God. My little doggo barked, so confirmation on that. Not the circle cards today, for the masculine today. Okay. Yeah, and I keep feeling distracted too. Like someone doesn't want you to realize the truth about something. The truth about what actually sets your heart free. For some, oh, I felt my chest just drop when I say that. Yeah, like masculines, you need to get grounded right now. Like you need to work really hard to get grounded, because this energy is like suffocating. I mean, are you sleeping? Because it doesn't feel like you're sleeping. It's like this, I can't even articulate it, this cloud of shock. Or it could just be the cloud of whatever the heck, who did this to you. I know, stupid ring light, just forgive me, please. Yeah. Please do pray for your masculine. Because they're going through it, Divine Feminine. And I'm getting this energy of like, okay. Whew. Salt baths. I'm hearing salt baths. Divine Masculines, if you can right now, take some salt baths. But I'm feeling like you're needing some extra TLC right now. Tender loving care, that is. Tender loving care. You guys could be seeing 1010, 28, 32, 46, 99, 909, 911, or just the word warning in general. 369, 48, 48, 101, 111. Yeah. Like it's okay. Oh, okay. There we go. Thank you. So the past few months, more strongly, I won't say that that Divine Masculines haven't been subject to this as well. The divine feminines have been very deep in spiritual warfare and battling energies. And I feel like now, because the feminine has cleared enough, it's starting to be felt more on the masculine side, and therefore more on the physical 3D realm for the masculine's life. Yeah, it doesn't matter what kind of salt the salt bath is. I find the best and most purifying baths are a combination of Epsom salt, baking soda, and vinegar, distilled white vinegar. You don't need a lot of vinegar because you don't want to step out of the bath smelling like vinegar unless you're into that. But if you want to start with like a cup and a half of Epsom salt and a couple of teaspoons of baking soda, maybe a couple of tablespoons, that's going to be a pretty strong bath. And then a heavy dollop, a heavy splash of vinegar. That's going to be, yeah, Himalayan salt is perfect. That'll also work. Whew. Wow. The panic is crazy. Like, what are you guys going through? Because I'm seeing like your innate knowing, your wisdom, inherently divine masculines is being triggered. Like your perspective is getting washed clean. And because for every single thing that you realize, it like triggers some evil ass demonic energy somewhere to say, oh my God, they've realized that. I have to go send all this weird crap to them now. So they don't continue to wake up. They don't continue to step into their power and to realize the power of union. The power of your freedom, divine masculine, terrifies your enemies. The power of your freedom, divine masculine, terrifies the people who have been benefiting from your being stuck, from you living a life that you half love. And I know it's like there's the spiritual understanding that all is happening. Okay, so we can go into a direction where we're gonna try to gaslight this whole situation of like, oh, evil doesn't exist. It's just all meant to serve the understanding of love, right? No, you're not actually suffering. Your physical body's in pain. And you're not your body, so you're not in pain. No. Nope, I don't think so. You experience through your body. No, you're not your body, but you live inside your body and you experience through your body. So the pain is very real. It's just not something that should define you. And that goes for your struggles, that goes for your suffering as well. Because we could go a little deeper. And we could say, okay, well, maybe God had all this planned anyway. 4444. Maybe God had all this planned anyway. And I feel like divine masculine, I'm hearing it's like you're missing the forest for the trees right now. Like where you, again, this message recurring, where you are right now is not the end goal. Where you are right now is not the end goal. 117. You guys could be seeing series of numbers of 1s, 7s, combinations of 1s and 7s. That's spiritual breakthroughs. And I mean, when you're dealing with this, with these dark intentions being sent your way, and I'm going to say it like that because that's all it really is, no matter if it's black magic, blood magic, whatever, you don't need to send it back. You can just protect yourself from it. And that can look like praying for it to be removed and praying for it to be alchemized according to your highest good. You don't have to do anything to retaliate. Like, don't. Don't. It's not necessary. Because that's just putting you at their level. I don't feel like I needed to say that, but maybe someone needed to hear that. Because I feel like divine masculine, you're so close to the freedom you desire. You're so close to it. Like, it might feel like it's just out of reach right now, but you're so close to it. So close. I mean, that's why the enemy is throwing every single thing they possibly can at you to prevent you from seeing it. You're so freaking close. Like, it's disgusting. Like, I can taste it. You're so close. It's not disgusting. It's just like, they've been trying so hard to hold you back. And you know what? Yes, 4 and 7 everywhere. The 4 actually is the better one, if you will. It's the better number 1. Because 1 is a new beginning, but 4 is a solid foundation that you're actually building from. So the 1 is the idea. You can think of like a 4, like the example coming to my mind right now is the 4 of Wands, and that's also represented by 1111. That's stability found in ideas that you've taken action towards. Yes, 999, very loud too. The 9s are also very loud. I feel like more so for the masculines right now. But as a divine feminine, you would be seeing these also maybe in smaller bits because they're your mirror. Excuse me, I feel like divine masculines, as you start to dispel this energy, and yes, I mean the word dispel this energy, you're going to come into a greater stillness and a greater peace. And I just am feeling your heart getting cracked wide open. Oh, wow. I don't think you even understand how powerful you are. I know, divine masculine, you know you've been holding back. I know you've been holding back. And I know you know that you're more powerful than you display at this time. I feel like you don't even know. Like, you know you're more powerful than what you've been shown and what you've been able to exhibit given the constraints in your life. But this next phase of your destiny is going to shock you. You're going to be like, where did that even come from? It's just, I'm hearing like awe and reverence for the way that God has moved in your life. To not only reveal you to yourself, but to reveal God's grace upon you. Oh my God, that's the message. Wow. Because when I said that, I just felt a whole bunch of energy just leave my sacral chakra. And as you guys might know, if you've been around here for a while, I'm heavily clairsentient, so I get messages through the feelings in my body. For y'all. Oh, I have chills. I had no idea what was coming out in this reading, you guys. Oh, I'm like, my teeth are chattering again. It's like, so much anticipation. Yes, so many tests, so much anticipation, so much being thrown at you right now. You're more capable of handling this than you know. Whole twin flame collective, 111, 1144. Maybe you guys are seeing 1144 as well. 505. Oh, I've got chills. This is insane. Oh, they're just saying, because I'm like, is there anything else? Is there anything else? No, that's it. That's it, friends. That's the message. Wow. I pray for, as I said at the beginning, I pray for your continued endurance and deepening of your understanding of your safety in God's word, of your safety in God's will. That God blesses you with clear vision and breaks these generational curses over your life. If you receive these prayers, just say yes. If you receive these intentions over your life, just say yes. The breakdown always comes before the breakthrough. And your guides are way more on it than you know. My God, I am just so lucky that I get to read for you all. You are my collective that I get to speak to. You guys are absolutely incredible and so talented and so intelligent and so bright and destined for such massive impact. You are a gift to this earth. So remember that when you're going through these struggles, so you can get to the other side of them, it's so that you can help people down the line get through what you went through. I love you all so much. Wow. Because I have to plug myself at the end of these. I'm gonna say that honestly, I love coming out here and do these collective readings for you all. I also am so blessed and humbled to be able to serve you privately and to offer private readings and private energy healings. And the people, my clients, you guys freaking rock. Like, I don't think you understand how beautiful and how impactful you are in the world around you, and also in my life. Like, I have so much appreciation and so much love for you. So thank you. If y'all would like a reading or a private healing, you can check out my website. It's in the description box below. And oh my God, I'm like, I'm just so excited because all of this energy, it's getting chaotic because it's all changing. It's chaotic because it's all changing. And it's about to get so good. It's about to get so good. 54. Oh. Wow, family. I'll see you soon. Wait, did I say in the middle of this that I was going to be doing a healing later tonight? I did say that, didn't I? I was either going to do it today or tomorrow. Should I do that tonight Like in a couple hours, or should I do that tomorrow? Please, please let me know before I hop off. Tonight or tomorrow? Okay, we got a couple for tonight, one tomorrow, whenever you feel is right. I appreciate you. Whenever, tonight, either tomorrow, today. Okay, you guys, no pressure. Like you just decide, Julian. Like you got it. Yesterday, I feel that. I feel that. All right. Yeah, they're like, you gotta go, Jules. You gotta go. Okay. I'm hearing tomorrow. Tomorrow with the new moon energy. I always want to say what the other one that it is. Like whenever it's a new moon, I always want to say full moon. Whenever it's a full moon, I always want to say new moon. And I just can't for the life of me get them straight. So tomorrow's a new moon in Taurus, which we've talked about. I will let you know, I'll put a message in my community tab about the timing for that. They're like, it's gonna be 8 o'clock. I'm like, okay, it'll be 8 o'clock. Yeah, my guides are wild. Like, some of y'all think I'm savage, but you haven't met my guides. They're like, they're freaking crazy. Okay. All right. I really have to go this time, even though I don't want to leave you, but I love you all. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.